more of them here.
It's kind of late.
I think we're business.
It's kind of late. You're fine.
Hello, welcome to this week's edition of Watch a Guy Put a Man Bun In. Every week's tune it out. It's done. Welcome to this week's issue, episode, trailer, episodic podcast series, weekly, maybe, back to it. I remember we agreed that we weren't starting to care until February, so that's what I'm sticking to. So,
Oh.
that's what you told me.
Hi. Yeah. Yep.
Welcome to Earbones podcast. I am Brand, being here is Stick. How you doing today?
I don't know, man. We'll
Oh,
see.
Boy.
We'll see.
I came in, just a little backstory about what's going on today. Came in, didn't even say a word, and I got a phrase, "I'm in a weird mood today, man," which basically means leave my house. It basically means I don't really want to deal with you, but I'm going to tell you this.
He doesn't take the hints.
And now we're here. So, no, and then he described his mood in this manner. He said, "Man, I don't know what's going on. I'm lackadaisical today." And that is not a way that a person who is lackadaisical describes their thing. Not in a depressed tone with a sad demeanor.
It's very warm beer.
Great, it's getting better.
Oh.
Just multiple things are going right into life.
No. I am so hungry, though.
I tried. I offered.
It's alright, I brought a snack. We're fine. We'll get there. Some original premise.
Okay. So, just the loudest snack you could find. That's what you did. You looked.
Tried.
You scoped out you didn't have any rice cakes?
I did
You
not.
didn't have any Cracker Jacks? You didn't have any Pops you could chew on?
What's a pop?
The little gunpowder things. I
Yeah.
went the wrong way.
Okay.
I went the wrong way.
I thought you meant
Because
like
Pops
the
is
cereal.
the cereal. I know, I went the wrong way.
I'm like, Pops are kind
If
of...
we're going to go that way, then you didn't get any Rice Krispies? You want to pour some milk in while we're up here? Like, I don't understand how you get a louder snack. Some crisps in a plastic container.
With a ruffly top.
With a foil top.
Yeah. Oh, you went with actually what it was. I guess they're not Ruffles, they're Pringles.
Do you want to open them now while we're talking about it so it's not
No.
fucking ridiculous when we come back to it?
No, I'm not hungry yet.
Alright, well, here it's a balmy 40 degrees outside, I'd say. It's a warm streak out there.
It is warm.
It's gorgeous.
I didn't have
it's
a
weird
coat
that 40 degrees is warm. But I enjoy it. Although, as soon as I got out of my car, walked around my back, the hatch.
What do you
What's the
say?
fucking back of my car called?
Your hatch.
I don't want to call it a hatch.
It's a hatchback.
It's my boot.
Okay.
That's what they call them, Britain.
I know.
I'm
Boot
not
cells.
doing a.
I like boot
I said
cells.
crisps, so I have to say boot. As I opened it, I grabbed what I needed, closed it, took one step, right in a monster pile of wet snow, wet sock.
Oh, did
So-
you give up immediately?
I mean, I laid out, took a nap outside, so it took me a minute to get in here.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, and I knew you were in here being lackadaisical.
Hey, man. I didn't know you were... Man.
So what are we doing? What's going on?
We're talking. We're just enjoying. There's two middle-aged
Viewers.
men.
Viewers is the word you're looking for. Viewers. There's two viewers. By the way, are we middle-aged?
It depends. You keep telling me I'm dead in 10 years, so yeah.
You're past prime. You're past the prime. You're past middle.
If I'm past prime, what the hell was the prime?
You're way on the decline.
Christ.
You've been declining for about 5 years. I've been hiding it.
I haven't even begun to peak.
You are just a Richter scale that never. It's broken Richter scale. It just stays.
Yeah, well...
By the way, I'm not happy at all with Richter scale that's broken. Is what I went
Richter
with.
scale, that is...
Broken Richter scale is what I went with.
Yeah.
Could have went with you're a spirograph. Your life is a spirograph.
You know how hard it is to find a good vintage spirograph nowadays?
It's nice having you. You can put that back on. See you later. I'll finish this up. Holy shit!
I'm just saying.
You're gonna drown this in looking for vintage spirographs.
Have you seen one?
Why do you want one?
Because they're fun!
You could make one. Grab a couple of gears. Your dad has a garage.
He does.
That's awful. When's he giving me fucking oil change? That's all I want to know.
He doesn't do oil changes. Okay?
Grease job?
He does metal work.
By the way, are grease jobs done on cars anymore?
I don't think.
My pap insists that he needs to get his car a grease job. It's a 2016.
I don't think they do.
I gotta go get a grease job oil change. Is this a new sexual thing?
I mean...
Is grease job oil change a sexual thing?
Depends on the place you're going, I guess.
GJOC?
I can't follow that.
GJOC, grease job oil change. GJOC.
GGOC.
GJ.
GJ.
How do you spell job, real quick?
JOB. JG.
No,
No,
GJ.
GJ.
Holy
GJOB.
shit.
GJOB.
Welcome to Spellcast.
Spellcast. More like fucked up acronym cast.
Oh, scuba.
The old scoops.
The old self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
I've come to realize that some acronyms are okay to say the name for. Like, say the word it makes.
Which ones?
Scuba. Scuba's okay.
Oh, I thought you meant instead of saying self-contained breathing apparatus.
Yeah, but, well, no, some, like in IT, sometimes you should say the letters instead of saying the name of the things.
So IT. You shouldn't say IT, you should say what it stands for.
I don't know what that stands for.
It's your job.
I know, no one knows what it stands for.
I know what it stands for.
What's
Internets.
Internet.
You just had a short internet. You don't have time. Too busy clickety-clacking on those keyboards.
Clickety-clack and clickety-clickety-clacking.
Right?
I like
Know what you do.
Sometimes, yeah.
I brought a computer for you to work on. I know you love it. You even want to do it in your spare time.
I will. We'll get it done.
You need to tell me what I need to buy.
We'll find it when we're getting food, because I'm so hungry. Hi. This is awful.
So we're going to short this thing up then?
Why? Because I'm hungry?
Yeah.
No.
I read some books.
I was going to read books.
It's fine. You said
There's
you're not
there's
care
a whole
until Tuesday.
thing. No, there was a big
Tuesday.
party. Okay.
Who's in this chair?
I don't know.
Who walked in here and is in this chair bombing?
Brian?
Holy shit. I need to move back over.
Never mind.
Man. Okay.
Let's,
I meant February. You said you weren't going to care till February, so I can't hold it against you that you didn't read books.
At least that's honest.
Still,
I'm coming back with at least one book a week.
It was a very specific excuse, so I'm not entirely sure you were honest. You may have made something up.
I'm coming back, guarantee one book a week.
You haven't even been reading She-Hulk, have you?
No, but I almost read this week's because the cover looks sick.
Have you read any books? Like, have you been... Is there one book that... I know the answer. I don't know why I'm asking. I don't know why I'm asking if there's one book you've read, because there isn't. But is there one book that you wanted to, like, be reading, but you haven't? Like, is there one book every week is out, you're like, I should read that?
Yes. For some reason, Wonder Woman? For the covers.
I haven't been on Wonder Woman in months. She's on the cover of Batman this week.
I know, it was awesome. I'm going to read She-Hulk. I'm gonna catch up on She-Hulk. Maybe I'll read all She-Hulk and catch us all up, because I'm sure no one else is reading it.
In the world.
Yes.
I started watching Runaways.
Oh yeah, how is? Do you like it? Do you like it?
I really like it.
Yeah.
And it actually makes me enjoy the book itself more. Segue.
Nico's hair is amazing.
Nico's amazing.
Yes, but her hair is, I don't even understand. It defies physics.
This is Runaways number 5. And it actually lends itself more to this. Like, I enjoyed this book before I knew all the backstory of the Runaways. But now that I know some of the backstory, even though the characters are taken out of context a tiny bit on the show,
Yeah,
like Gert and Molly aren't like stepsisters in the book.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're just like in their backstory they weren't like, you know what I mean, they were separate entities. But I think Molly's a mutant, so they couldn't do it.
Oh.
So they had to figure out a way to work it in there.
Well, you'll see. They kind of. I mean, I see what you're saying.
She can't be a mutant, is what I'm saying.
Yes. Well, now she can.
Did that go through?
Yeah. I think it's pretty much a done deal at this point.
Because I know Fox doesn't have X-Men anymore. I read that.
Yeah, the only thing Fox is going to have left is
Spider-Man.
No.
They got rid of it.
They got rid of everything.
Well, they were still making those Venom movies. Like, I know Marvel made the
Fox
Spider-Man
never
movie.
had Spider-Man. That's Sony.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Why? Why does Sony have Spider-Man?
Because of Tobey Maguire.
What happened?
He went in all suave and made it happen.
What happened?
Don't bring up Tobey Maguire to Brian. He gets very upset.
It's his favorite Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He's told me many times. He said he's his favorite.
You know how many times he's gotten drunk and told me how great Spider-Man Homecoming is?
And he just watched the first time.
Yeah, he's like, I hate Spider-Man. It was a good movie.
So you're telling me in like the 10 days that he's owned it, he's told you about it 5 times.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
In this issue of Runaways, we have mentally controlled cats that can listen in. We have a supervillain grandma. And we have Gert and Molly trying to escape. Also, Victor comes back to life. Does Victor show up in the show?
Who's Victor?
Victor Mancha from Avengers AI? He's the android?
Oh, I don't think... maybe.
Because you remember Avengers AI.
I don't remember all the names of the parents.
He's not a parent. He was a kid. He's the one that Ultron built.
I know who you're talking about in the comics, because I remember, but I'm just trying to think in the show.
Because they find his head in... like, just his head. Because he got wiped out. It wasn't in Avengers AI. There's another book after that he died in, I think. Died. Because he's a fucking android, so he really can't die. I guess it wouldn't be android if Ultron made him. He'd be a synthezoid, right? Because that's what Vision and Viv are. They're synthezoids. They're not androids.
Yeah, but Ultron's not a synthezoid, is he? He's an android.
Yeah. So maybe he is an android. I don't know. Either way, they're trying to escape, and then Victor wakes up, and Chase... Is it Chase?
Yes.
See, it's also... For the first 4 issues of this book, I knew them how they looked, but I didn't know their names.
Yeah.
Now that I'm watching the show, I'm like comparing, getting the names down. And Chase was like just working on Victor, and Victor wakes up, and he's like... And Chase is yelling at him, like, why did you wake up early? And he goes, because I wanted it to be my choice to wake up, not your choice. It's like I can have my own free will. But it's still great. I really do enjoy this book, and I fear that not enough people are reading it. And the writer's first name is Rainbow. There's nothing better.
How do you get a first name Rainbow? That's badass.
It's badass. Especially if you're just called Bo.
Bo.
Like, because I watch Blackish, and her name's Rainbow, and they call her Bo.
Oh,
and it's
okay.
badass. And the artist is Chris Anka, and I love Chris Anka's work. It might be Chris Anka. I get it.
Anka. Anka.
Like Paul Anka.
Oh, Paul.
Fucking here we go. Jesus Christ.
It wasn't that bad.
There's like 4 crisps in there.
I know, it's not enough. It's
What's
sustain
happening?
anyone.
Oh. Jesus. Jesus.
Okay, you want one?
No.
Are you sure?
The answer is I do want one, but I'm not going to eat one. I'm a
What?
professional. I'm a professional broadcaster.
I might get them, so I don't care.
Is there a book here you would want to talk about?
Yeah,
What?
that one.
What?
The Punisher.
Archie?
I mean, that too, because the monkeys are in it. I'm interested.
Okay, this is Punisher 220. And I don't think we've talked about a Punisher since this Punisher run, since they went back to the original numbering. And I guess not original numbering, since they added all the numbers up. Basically, Nick Fury comes to Punisher, and Punisher's still doing his Punisher thing, where he's just like, small-time criminals. And I honestly think this is something the Punisher's needed for a long time, is that step into being a actual capable hero of, like, saving things.
Okay. Punisher doesn't save things, he just kills things.
Oh, don't get me wrong. In this book alone, has to be 80 deaths.
So you're giving a madman.
He's
more power.
He's murdering everybody. But they're as far as we know, they're mostly bad guys. They're mostly bad guys.
Gray area, right?
But Nick Fury comes and tells Nick Fury. Nick Fury tells Nick Fury.
That could happen.
It could. No, the other Nick Fury's on the moon.
I mean,
Is he
LMD.
still? I feel like something happened.
I don't know. I feel like it's glossed over at this point.
No, because Jason Aaron did something. It's something, but I don't remember what it was. I thought he brought it up. Because I thought there was a thing like, hey, if this happens, then I'll do this. Or I don't know. There's something. Who cares? That's in the past. Past the futures now. What? So Nick Fury goes and tells Punisher he needs him to break into this place and steal this thing. The thing ends up being the War Machine armor, and Punisher basically steals it. So while he's doing his thing in it, Nick Fury contacts him again. Is like, hey, I need you to go do this. And he ends up like conning him into going to this country that's kind of like a Latveria thing, where it's being controlled by one guy. It's a dictatorship. It's bat army control. Just shit. Even though, let's be honest, Latveria was Doom took care of his people.
Doom was a good guy.
Sometimes there were other times where I don't think he did much.
Hey, when you're in control like that, you have to.
There is a joke in one of these books. I'm when we go over it, I might be able to read what it is. I might be able to remember. But somebody says something about Doctor Doom, and then the guy says, "Yeah, he's an Avenger now."
Is he an Avenger now?
I don't know.
I thought he was teamed up with what's her face, the new Iron.
Riri.
Yeah, Riri.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I know his
She's
book
not
ended.
Iron Woman. She's
Ironheart.
Ironheart. That's it.
I know his book ended, but he showed up in the first couple issues of Invincible Iron Man when they went back to the numbering.
I
But
think,
I didn't
it's a
read it.
team up.
It'd be cool. I should read that. But basically now Punisher is in this war-torn country trying to take down bad guys, looking for one guy in this armor. But I think also the mission that Nick Fury gave him is that some other armors were stolen, and like there's guys that Nick Fury trained with armor as well. And this book is basically him fighting those other guys. And then they kind of get the best of him. And then he's like dying in the ocean. But let's be honest.
Punisher?
Yeah, he's like drowning in the soup.
That man's been shot more than most people have been shot. 50 Cent? He's been shot more than 50 Cent?
Yes.
He's been shot a lot.
He's only been shot like 22 times. That might be a high number. What else do you talk about here?
What's the deal with this Archies?
The Archie or the Archies?
The Archies.
The Archies, guest starring the Monkees.
Yeah, the Monkees and the Archies.
This is Archie's number 4, a nice appearance by Hot Dog on the front there. Although I don't know if we're going by Riverdale terms, because that'd be Vegas if we were going by Riverdale terms. Because if you recall, when he walks in Riverdale, his dog looks just like that. He goes, hey, Vegas.
Maybe he just calls Hot Dog Vegas sometimes.
Nope, not how that works. It's not how that works. This is Archie's number 4, guest starring the Monkees. And this starts with Archie wearing a Church's shirt, because they were in the last issue. The Archies band starting to play their new hit single. And somebody from the crowd boos and throws a shoe.
Who throws a shoe? Actually, I've seen people
Throws a shoe.
Never mind.
Gets hit right in the face. Archie does. He's out. And the whole book's a dream sequence.
Oh, so the monkeys aren't even there?
They're all dead, aren't they? Is there a monkey still living?
I don't know, but I didn't know if this was present Archies or
It's a dream sequence.
1943 Archies.
I mean, it harkens back to the art. Like, it's kind of like an older style art for it, like, because it's his dream sequence.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, he wakes up and what's the lead singer of the Monkees' name? Davy something. Mm-hmm. Davy Jones.
No, aren't they?
I know he has a locker. Does that have anything to do with
Aren't their last names Monkey? Davy Monkey?
No.
No?
Definitely not.
With 2 E's.
Are you sure it's not Davy Jones?
I don't know. He's got a squid face. Oh, I know.
Davy
Jones.
Davy Jones is a singer. Was an English singer, best known as a member of the Monkees.
Davy Jones.
He died in 2012.
Oh. See if there's any monkeys left.
I mean, there's tons of them.
Hey, we're the monkeys.
Tons in the jungle.
People say we're monkeying around.
How do I... Members. Mickey Dolenz on the drums. I knew that name. He's still alive. Mickey Dolenz is still alive.
Mickey Dolenz. He's still
72 years old.
Damn.
On his 3rd wife. I like the sound of that.
This man gets it done.
Michael Nesmith on guitar. He's 75. He's still alive. Peter Tork on guitar. He's 75. He's still alive. What I'm hearing is we're just Davy Jonesless.
We're just one hologram away from having a Monkeys reunion.
I mean, we could have a Monkeys reunion, right? Why don't we have a Monkeys reunion?
I don't think anyone wants it. I mean, let's be
Or does
real.
everybody just want Davy? Like, is that the awful part about it?
He is the monkey with 2 E's.
I mean, their last name's not Monkey. I don't know why you thought that.
In the show!
Actually, hold on.
Take the last train to Clarksville.
Maybe that is.
You never seen Monkeys? The show?
I know what you're speaking of. I've never seen an episode of it, though, no.
Oh, that was...
I was busy watching the Banana Splits.
That was childhood.
You're not 80.
No, but I watched TV Land, brother.
You're not 57. Like, you didn't watch Monkeys.
I'm middle-aged, damn it!
No, you're end-aged. You're out.
I'm
you're
end-aged.
done.
Oh, it's just a matter of days.
It's an end game for you. You might as well do a face-off like Travolta. Just get the fuck out. But basically, it's a whole dream sequence where Davy Jones is getting... And it's all like a commentary on the record industry.
Oh, yes.
You love it. That's what you're looking for in an Archie book.
Of course.
Davy Jones... And not of their current record industry, like of how it was back
like
then.
RCA Records in the early 60s.
Yeah, everybody's doing coke. Everybody's doing blow and just banging whores.
Okay, Frank.
Davey gets kidnapped and forced to like sing while other bands are performing the songs that they stole from the Monkees. Like he's in a cage in the back and they force him to sing while the dude on the stage voice like lip syncs it. And then they end up they pull masks off of the 2 people holding him hostage and they're actual like monkeys.
Okay. All right, I see this game.
No, isn't that how like the Monkey Show went? That's what I assumed. Like they were like it was like that kind of fantasy stuff that happened in the Monkey Show. Like there were actual monkey.
I don't think. I thought it was just
anthropomorphic monkeys.
Okay, you're thinking of Planet of the Apes. Totally different movie.
Nah, Davy Jones in both of them.
He might be. He might be.
I've never seen a. I've seen one of the new Planet of the Apes movies. I've never seen another Planet of the Apes movie though.
You've never seen...
If you're gonna name all the Planet of the Apes movies, I can promise you, no, I haven't.
No, I mean the original.
I saw. What was the first new one they made, or the second new one? How many new ones are there?
There's
3?
like, yeah, War of the Planet of the Apes.
Is that the first?
Yeah, I don't know.
Rise is the first.
Rise, War, and
Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson. Hello.
He's in the last one, right?
I don't know. Is he?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Marky Mark. Yeah.
Is he in any of them?
I don't know. He's in Transformers.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with this.
You're right.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
There's robots coming. By the way, speaking of things on TV that I'm obsessed with that I can't get enough of, that I may rewatch, is you probably saw it on there. They brought back the match game.
Oh yeah.
Alec
Oh, you
Baldwin.
sent me a snap of that.
Yeah. Oh, Alec Baldwin being a savage, doing a lot of pointing done. But it's fantastic. It's hilarious, and it's like it would. I think when it's on TV, it's on ABC at like 10, so it's an adult thing where they're like flipping birds and saying penis. That's what I want on my television.
Okay, well, they say penis on Family Feud.
They say dick.
Cock.
They say cock. They say fuck off.
Okay, wow.
They say puss.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like this guy.
I don't like that guy.
I don't like the guy that got really into me saying the word. But no, it's fantastic. I watched it all through in like 3 days. It's like 3 seasons.
Jesus Christ. You need to watch Legends of Tomorrow.
No, I don't. I need to watch all the other DC shows.
Yeah.
I need to watch Arrow. I made it maybe through the second season. I made it 3 episodes into the first season of Flash.
Really?
I made it 3 episodes into Supergirl.
Stand.
What?
I don't know why you don't like superhero shows.
I like S.H.I.E.L.D.
I don't like the new season.
Don't get me wrong. Haven't watched it since Ghost Rider was involved.
Oh.
I want to get involved because I've heard it got good, but I heard they're in space now and it's weird.
No. They're not even in space. They're in space in an alternate reality.
But I saw...
Or the future.
I saw an ad in one of the books that Flint is on the team now, and I like Flint in the comics.
I don't know who Flint is. Is he the Australian guy?
You know, he's an Inhuman. He has flame powers.
I don't know who that is.
But at the end of this, by the way, there's a weird like poster for who's playing that night in here at the end, and it's the Archies, Wilco, and like the Monkeys, and 2 other bands I don't know who they are. Maybe you know who they are.
Why is Wilco playing?
Maybe you know who they are. But there's little parentheticals under each one kind of explaining it.
I haven't heard Wilco in...
Can I tell you something? I don't know if I've ever heard a Wilco song. Tonight, the Archies, parenthetically on tour from Riverdale, the PIs,
No idea.
Chicago's own, parenthetically, Wesley Willis,
I don't know who that is.
parenthetically from here, plus special guests. Oh, hold on, I missed. No, Wilco says from here. Wilco, parenthetically from here. And then Wesley Willis from here, special guest the Monkeys, parenthetically from Archie's Weird Dream.
Oh, I'd know that show.
See, then he wakes up and he starts just like, he's all fucked up. With a fucking shoe. Look at an awful Michael Allred Monkeys cover.
You love it.
I had the option of getting it. Guess who didn't get it?
Oh, well, we all make bad decisions.
You love Allred.
I don't.
You loved FF.
You like Mom Bod Medusa. Don't lie to me.
Yeah, it's the only thing I've ever liked Michael Allred. I don't like Michael Allred. We're very vocal about it.
You're very vocal about it. I don't have a problem with
Other things I'm reading, I'll go over real quick because Stick doesn't care. This is The Damned.
The Damned!
This is number 7. I enjoy this book a lot, but nobody gives 2 fucks about that.
That's not true.
I love this book, Mr. Miracle number 6. I feel
someone
like...
watching.
What?
I'm sure someone watching cares about The Damned.
No. I feel like this book had some heat at first, and then people hated it, and now I feel like nobody cares about it, but I really enjoy it.
There's a Bendis quote on that cover. I'm out.
You're an idiot. You still have my first issue with that. I still believe it.
I swear to God.
You have it. Don't fuck around. Detective 972. And Clayface is now fully Clayfacing out and going crazy and fighting back.
That's a shame.
He got locked in the asylum and they took his little thing, his little bracelet off him that was keeping him under. And then Batman went in and he won't fight him. Like, he's like, I won't fight you. And Clayface is kind of like slipping through the grates and going back to the Belfry to try to kill the team. But then, like, is it Orphan?
Yeah. Wait.
The one in the black suit.
Yep, that's Orphan.
Who's the other one? Spoiler.
Yeah.
I don't know why I confused the two names. But Orphan, you might not have been reading at the time. They had a moment where they like got really close and like they were training together.
Mm-hmm.
And Orphan stood in front of him. She's like, "You won't hurt me. You won't hurt me." And he like breaks down and says like, "I can't stop this. You need to run." And while they were fighting, do you recall they made like a danger room type thing with his clay that they could morph into things? Well, they like cracked the tank of it, so like 200,000 gallons of clay is gonna come onto him, and he can't control himself.
Oh God!
So at the end of it, he like erupts on top of the Belfry as like a Gojira, like a Kaiju Max type of person.
God,
it's amazing.
That's sad though. I think they did a lot with Clayface.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really see him getting back on the team after he's trying to murder everything.
Everyone on Bat's teams tried to kill each other at one point.
Each other, though. I don't mean the world.
Okay.
So, I know you want to talk about this.
I mean...
Avengers No Surrender. Avengers 675. But it is part 1 of the No Surrender storyline, I guess. What do you want to talk about?
The cover's pretty cool.
Yeah, Jarvis might be dead. That's a nice one. I'm just gonna say everything that fucking will spoil it for you.
I mean, that's fine.
The world gets stolen.
The world?
Yeah. Like, Carol's looking at the world from, like, the Alpha Flight Center, and it just disappears. And then, like, Beast and Black Panther are like, yeah, we're not anywhere. There's no satellites. Like, we're gone. So we don't know what's happening. It's like an alternate reality. I know you love it. And then, basically, just not all, but a lot of the A-class heroes get just frozen in place. Just frozen. There's no rhyme or reason of what's happening. They're just all frozen. So, like, the Avengers team now is, like, put it this way. You remember Living Lightning?
Yeah.
He's an Avenger right now. That's how low down the rung they had to go.
Wow.
He's the one that said the thing about Doom. Somebody said something, because I guess Living Laser's working as, like, an undercover detective now.
Yeah.
And, by the way, he doesn't go by Living Laser anymore, because he said he was getting mixed up with, because that's who I thought of. No, not Living Laser, Living Lightning.
Okay.
Living Laser was the villain.
Yes.
He doesn't go by Living Lightning anymore, because he said he was getting mixed up with Living Laser.
Okay.
So he just goes by Lightning.
Oh, nice.
And he's the one. Somebody said something about him because he helped bust this ring of like car thefts or something.
Yeah.
And somebody said something like, well, you're still doing good. He's like, it might not be any Doctor Dooms, but you're still doing good. He goes, yeah, I know, but he's an Avenger now. But he's now on the team. Quicksilver, Scarlet, they're still there. And then at the end, somebody just shows up and she's like, I'm here. And I guess I could show you. And everybody's like, oh, we knew it. We knew you'd come back. We knew you'd be here when we most need you. And then she's like, yes, I told you. I told you. You know, they say she's like once an Avenger, and then that's when it ends. And this person, behind her when she appears, she is on the statue of the original Avengers.
Yeah. That's the new girl they're shoehorning in.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. This is her showing up.
Yeah. Huh.
But everybody like talks to her like she is an Avenger.
Well,
Like they all remember her as being one of the first Avengers.
well, she probably went back in time and did it.
But do you think she's a villain? Do you think she's a good person?
I don't know. She looks badass, though. I'm in. I wonder who it is.
And I know you love when books show you what teams people are associated with. Which, by the way, I feel like I would enjoy this U.S. Avengers. Listen to this team.
All right, hit me.
Citizen V,
Okay.
Bobby DaCosta is Citizen V.
Okay.
That's Sunspot.
Yeah.
Cannonball on the team.
All right.
Red Hulk, but Red Hulk is General Robert L. Maverick. Don't even know who that is.
Who is that?
Don't even know who that is. Enigma.
Okay.
I don't want to butcher it. Aiku Jokinen? Aiku Jokinen? Don't know who that is. Iron Patriot, but it's Tony Ho. I don't know who she is.
Okay.
And then Squirrel Girl, which you know I'm in with Squirrel Girl.
Yeah.
I feel like I should be checking out U.S. Avenger.
I don't know why you're not.
I feel like I should. I think it was the fact that there was somebody on the... It might have been that Red Hulk was on the cover of the first one. I was like, I don't know. I might be out. Or it might even have been Cannonball. Like, if you got to sell me a book with Cannonball... I'm
Just Cannonball.
I don't know if I can do it. And I also realized when I was reading this, because he's in this, I don't think I would recognize Cannonball without his weird headgear and coat. Like, I don't know what he actually looks like.
I think you're right. I don't think I would either.
And I honestly, when I thought about that, I said, there's a lot of characters like that to me. Like, if they're not wearing their costume or a variation of it, I don't know if I'd recognize them.
Again, that comes down to the artist, though.
Not necessarily, because I think there's a lot of... And I hate how it always comes back to the rhetoric of comparing the two. But I think that's a lot of DC books will put their heroes and villains in street clothes all the time. And I think that's sometimes why I get lost in fucking stories.
That could be.
Because I'm like, I don't know who the fuck this is. It's just another fucking white guy.
It's an indie book.
We get it. It's another fucking white guy. What's happening?
I mean, you're not wrong.
Hey, this is a book you'll love because you know who's involved. Booster Gold. You know what that means. Time travel. This is Action Comics number 995. Superman has went back in time because that one guy showed up, Oz, claiming to be his father, Jor-El. So Superman hopped on Flash's cosmic treadmill to go back in time to see if he survived Krypton.
I don't know. Anyone could just jump on there.
He can run fast as Flash. So technically he
I don't think he can run as fast as Flash.
Bullshit. They race all the time.
I'm pretty sure Flash would beat him.
Line him up. Flash doesn't have the...
Flash doesn't need a treadmill to go back in time.
Yeah, if he wants to rip shit apart.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Superman just did his thing. But as soon as Superman went back, Booster Gold popped up and said, "No, don't go!" Realized he was too late. So they went back in time to watch Krypton, but they had to escape because the Eradicator spotted them. There's some weird thing going on with the time frame, the timeline in Krypton. They get out, but they get lost within the time stream, and now they're back. Now they're in the future, but it's actually Booster Gold's current, like where he left from briefly after he stole the time ring or the time thing that made him travel. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Are you following?
Yes.
Like, wait, Booster Gold is from the future, and he came back.
Yes.
But now they're in where his current was.
I thought Booster Gold was dead.
What do you mean?
I thought he died.
He's a time traveler. Do
Yeah.
they ever die?
Yes.
Who? Name one.
In one time travel.
In one time travel does. Vandal Savage is still kicking.
He's immortal. That's different. He's not really a time travel. He just lives forever.
I feel like he pops back.
I mean...
If you're immortal and you live forever, you're going to live long enough to see time travel technology, correct?
Yeah, so yeah, he does pop back.
So he's a fucking time traveler.
Oh, yeah, but that doesn't count.
If you
He got there the hard way.
If you travel time, you're a time traveler.
Aren't we all just traveling time, man?
We're all time travelers.
Yeah, man.
I don't like this. I don't like what's happening.
Enjoying time. It's alright, man. What are we doing next? What we got here? No Rugrats?
Next week, I think. Old Man Logan, number 33. This Scarlet Samurai is Mariko.
Mariko?
Remember his love interest from Madripoor?
Mm-hmm.
Like from his old classic, when he was in Madripoor forever?
Yeah.
She was dead forever, but Gorgon, not the Inhuman Gorgon, the leader of the Hand Gorgon, brought her back and made her the Scarlet Samurai. He also thought he killed the Silver Samurai, but apparently the Silver Samurai is a badass who injected himself with nanites that can heal himself if he takes a blade. Because they ran him right through.
If he takes a blade.
Like, they ran him directly through the chest, out the back, and they threw him in the trash.
Throw him in the trash.
They threw him in the trash.
Is he Shredder?
And now he's back, and kind of teaming up with Wolverine to take down the Hand, because the Hand has this new drug that it basically heals them, so they don't have to worry about, like... He said before the Hand was limited because... Even though they could bring their people back to life, they still had to die. So they were limited in the number of people they could have at once. But now that they're healing themselves, where they used to have to send 10,000, they don't have to send 1,000. Because they're healing quickly.
Yeah, makes sense.
So they're going to try to stop this drug thing. the Scarlet Samurai and the Silver Samurai battle a little bit. Silver Samurai wins, but doesn't kill her because that was kind of the agreement. Wolvie walks away, and Silver Samurai says, "You need to go stop the public from getting this drug, and you got to get it from the hand." I don't know. It's good. Did others in the art. But at one point in the last issue, Wolverine loses his hand, and it grows back in this. And they mention it actually. They say it in a box, so it has to be maybe not. With now you don't know.
Yeah.
But it's mentioned that it grew back. It's just bone. Like it's not the adamantium. Like it just grew back, and the one hand is just the bone, like the old school bone.
Oh, well that's badass.
Yeah, but I don't.
Adamantium on one side, and bone on the other.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna play into the story somewhere. Like maybe it'll get broken or something. I don't know. But I feel like at that point, just cut the whole thing off, do it over. Speaking of time travel, Cable number 153, and I'm going to tell you right now, this book is so fucking 90s, even I get lost in it sometimes.
Oh, God.
What's the Immortals that, what the fuck are their names? That whole group of Immortals that Gideon is a part of. You have no clue, because you never read any of those books.
Who's Gideon? Oh, he's the other guy who shows up in Deadpool's first appearance. He's
one of them, with the weird green ponytail.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a name for them.
I don't know.
But basically, it's a story of him, and there's a lot of time travel going around. They end up getting trapped somewhere. There's a new mutant in here called Armor, and she's pretty badass, but I don't know who she is. But they start walking, like they have to walk back because their ship got stolen. And somebody actually says to Cable, he's like, "Hey, why don't you just body slice? Can't you do that?" Cable's like, "No, I can't do that. I haven't been able to do that for a while." And they're like, "I'm pretty sure you did it." And he's like, "That wasn't current me. That must have been future me. You must have saw future past me do it because I can't do it."
That is goddamn awful. What's the point?
I loved it. I love everything about it. Cable's still one of my favorite characters of all time. Even though he's taken a backseat in his own book, like this team is kind of... And Dupe can just go away.
You love him.
I don't. I don't give two fucks about Dupe, and I don't understand what's happening with him.
Isn't he an all-red creation?
I don't know if he's a creation. I know Allred did Ecstatics with him. But Shatterstar's in this, so that's enough for me. Want to talk about New Superman? Number 19?
Sure, I thought that's a new Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's a DC book. I'm going to be honest with you, don't remember a lot about this, so it's going to be quick. Next issue, we have a... Next issue is the Chinese Aquaman, I think. That's fun there. I'm talking about my live. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there he is.
No, I'm not doing it. I can't. But the one character that I remember being terrified of... Do you remember being terrified of a character in Rocco? Was there a character you remember scaring you or at least putting you off?
Wasn't there like a fish lady or something?
It didn't do anything for me. You don't remember their, like, manifestation of who Satan was? He was like a chicken, like, dressed in all black, and he had, like, a... If I show you, you'll remember. But he's in here, and I was like, wow, that dude used to fucking creep me out. But this basically is Rocco selling his soul to the devil in order to get a job. And then he finds out a loophole in his contract that he can get out of it. And then in order to do the loophole, there's been a koala bear living in his house, just partying the whole time.
Oh yeah.
And the partier, like, Rocco kicks him out, and the partier's like, "Oh, I'm out of money anyway." It's like, "So, you know what? Live our lives." And Rocco's like, "I can get you a job." And he takes him to hell and signs him on instead. But, like, I know you don't remember that dude?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Fucking terrifying.
He don't terrify me, but yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, but there's also a moment where he tells Rocco that he needs to milk his head.
Oh my god. Okay, that is a little terrifying. I need to rewatch Rocco, apparently.
It wouldn't be rewatching it, though. That's the difference, because I have rewatched some Rocco. It's watching it for the first time, because you don't see any of the shit that you saw as a kid.
You're right.
It's an entirely different show. It's when cartoons were made for kids and adults, so like parents could watch with their kids. Because there's so many adult things that kids don't catch. The amount of jerk-off jokes alone in Rocco is ridiculous.
Really?
He worked at a sex hotline.
I know that. I know that for a fact.
The amount of jerk-off jokes is crazy. It's honestly bonkers. And I love this book.
I'm gonna have to pick it up.
You're not going to do that, but
no,
you
not
can
the book.
Continue either way. You continue to say things.
prove
Archie
you so wrong
number.
one
Do
day.
you want to fight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Later. Off camera, because I don't want to embarrass you.
I mean, on what, 2K18 or what?
In real life.
Well, we'll do both. Beat you at both.
You only want to beat me.
Who's this mumbler? What's this guy?
I don't know.
Who's this character?
I don't really.
Sounds like my accountant when he gets hammered up.
You do have a weird, shady account.
I know I do. And the only reason I thought about that is because I just got a text message from my mom that said, "You should see him when he's buzzed up."
Oh, yeah?
Archie number 27.
Archie 27.
At the end of Archie,
The end of Archie.
the last issue.
This what?
At the end of the last issue.
Oh.
He had to choose between Betty and Veronica.
He chose bets.
Veronica came up to him and said, "You need to make a choice." She's like, "I can still tell that you're in love with Betty. You need to choose right now." And at the same time, Dilton, who's been having a thing with Betty, like they've been hanging out a lot and like having like dates here and there, he told Betty, he's like, "Seriously, you need to choose if you want to be more than friends with me or not."
Okay.
She said she does.
Ooh.
At the end of the last issue, she wants to be more than friends with Dilton. And then Archie kind of just left Veronica, like didn't really choose anything. But then Veronica, like there's a whole scene here where it's actually heart-wrenching, where like Veronica's at home and she just starts crying. And she like just packs up all her Archie stuff and like puts it in a box and leaves it in front of his house. Jughead takes Archie out and he's like, "I know how to solve these problems. Like, I know how you choose." And he's like, pulls a quarter out of his pocket, flicks it up in the air, and he says, "Right now, Betty or Veronica?" And he's like, "Oh, Betty!" And then Jughead just catches the quarter in his pocket and he goes, "See?" And Archie's like, "What's the quarter for?" He's like, when it's on the line like that and you're under stress, the answer comes to you."
He chose correctly.
And then Dilton shows up actually to Betty's house, which she's like kind of half walking again. She was using crutches last issue, and this issue,
I forgot.
this issue, she's just like leaning up against the door frame and like walking out to the stairs. Like she's slow. She gets tired really quick. But
I get tired really quick from walking.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot. But she tells Dilton that they need to just be friends. That he's a fixer, and she thinks that he just wants to fix her because she's broken. So right now they're just friends. And then when Archie's walking, it gets pretty fucking deep.
Yeah.
When they're walking back to Archie's house, Archie says, "I don't know how I'm going to tell Veronica." And Jughead says, "I don't think you have to." And then there was a box of all his stuff that she put in front of his house. And then he walks over to Betty, and he's like, "Bets." He's like, "So, there's still fire between us, right?" And she's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "So, how do we proceed from here?" And she says, "We don't." And he's like, he says, "What?" And she's like, I know you think that me in this situation is your fault, and until I know there's zero guilt in your heart, that the reason you're with me is from guilt, then we can't be together.
Too many layers.
What do you mean? Isn't that what you want? Do you just want a book that skims along on fucking fake emotions?
When I jump in Archie, I want a good chuckle here, and a back and forth love triangle.
When he's depressed, he gets caught up in people's kites. Does that help you out?
Yeah, that's the chuckle.
You idiot.
God.
I don't know why you don't want this. This is not even as dramatic as Riverdale.
I didn't say I didn't want it. Did I say that? You said there's a lot of layers.
Riverdale's back on.
We're gonna.
You're not.
I've been watching Mini Project.
I heard it's good.
It is.
Adam Pally was just on Match Game. I watched an episode of Match Game.
Don't know who
I think he's the love interest, the white guy with the beard. Might not have a beard in the show.
Oh, then I don't know.
Has a gap in his teeth. Little gap in his teeth, white guy.
I don't know.
I think he's the love interest.
Dennis was just on it. I just see him as Dennis. So.
This is Adam Pally.
Oh yeah. I don't know if I don't know what season Mini Project's on. Is it over? I don't know.
Mini Project's over now, yeah, because it became a Hulu exclusive.
Oh, so it's done.
Yeah, no, like it ran for like 3 seasons. How many seasons is on Hulu? Do you know?
No.
I think it ran for 2 or 3 seasons on TV, and then it got canceled, and then Hulu picked it up and ran it for like 3 seasons.
Oh, okay.
But it's done now, I think.
Oh, that's a shame. It's good.
I need to start watching it. I watched it a little bit on TV, but I didn't keep constant with it, so I don't know what's going on.
It's pretty good. I check it out. You got the Hulu now.
Yeah.
For the Always Sun.
Yes.
So.
And I just watched the Dennis's Double Life episode, and holy fuck, man.
Is that the one where he has a kid?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then he realizes he's done, and he tries walking out of the bar Sam Malone style, and they keep talking.
Yeah.
And he shuts the lights off, and there's still customers in there, and he shuts the lights off.
I didn't get that now. Now that you say that, god damn it.
It's Cheers. It's a Cheers reference.
God damn it. That would have been so much better if I would have got it.
Oh, I knew it immediately. I was like, this is it. And he's doing it, and he stopped turning around. He's like, no, guys, I can tell you're going to fucking talk. Just don't. Don't.
That's great, then.
The only thing I think of when I think of that episode, though, is when Mac redid their apartment to look the exact way it used to. But then Dennis is like, I'm just going to go to bed. And Mac's like, oh, hold on, think about your room. And Dennis opens the door, and it's just the Ass Pounder 3000 and just a bunch of used towels laying all around. And Dennis is like, what is this? And Mac's like, it's the workout room. It's the gym. He's like, so where did you think we were going to sleep? And he's like, well, we got so used to sleeping beside each other at D's, I figured we'd continue it here.
Them sleeping in Dee's bed with old black man. It's hilarious.
And then Dennis just looks at him and goes, no. And Mac's like, where are you going to sleep? He's like, Dennis like, you want me to sleep on the couch? And Mac's like, together. And he's like, I'm going to sleep next to the dildo. Like, and he just shuts the door. And Mac's like, Ass Pounder 3000.
Oh, that last season's good.
Oh, they say it's coming back 2018.
I'm sure.
This year. You need to watch You're the Worst, since you have Hulu now. It's on Hulu.
What's that?
If we have downtime when reading or something, we'll put an episode on and watch it. I'll put it on my phone if I have to. It's that good.
Okay.
I told you it's that story about two people who are just awful human beings, but they fall in love.
Oh, yeah, we watched some of that.
When?
When they do the Sunday Fun Day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, no, okay.
That's what you need to watch then.
Okay.
Because it's all on Netflix, or it's all on the Hulu.
The
It's
Hulu.
Great. It's great.
Well, Hulu. Read his skin, dude.
Okay, let's make fucking Rumble picks and get out of here.
Rumble picks!
Is Brian working?
Is Brian working?
Yeah.
Yes.
Currently? Right now?
Don't know.
Because it's a big PPV. I feel like we need him.
Honestly hasn't texted me all day.
I feel like we need to get him in. Or, do we know if he'll be here? Well, he can't be here next week because it will be over by then.
Wait, is it tomorrow?
It's next week. Oh, so I guess we would have... It's the 20... It's next week. So I guess we could... If he's here next week, we could do it.
Okay, alright. Well, let's proceed now. Because I'm going to read books next week. It's not February.
It's not going to happen. Wait till February.
Wait till February.
So, first up on the Rumble 2018... and this card isn't... Because there was still a match on the card that I read that isn't on there anymore. So, I don't know. Things may be changed. There may be last-minute additions. But as you know, we should be watching it together if you come over. So, because it's one of the big four.
Yeah.
First match, Enzo Amore.
That's the plan.
Versus Cedric Alexander for the Cruiserweight title.
Okay. Question. How did Enzo end up what he is? I don't understand.
What do you mean?
He had that awful, weird time when he broke up from Cass. They had that goddamn shark cage match or whatever.
But that was still related to Cass.
But now he's had a title match at every pay-per-view so far since then.
Cruiserweight title match.
Okay. It's still a title match.
205 should be so much better than it is. And I don't know why it struggles. Although I read somewhere that the average age of the 205 live cast is 27.
Oh.
So they're all super young. It's almost like a farm system within a farm system. It's a farm system hidden underneath the guise of main roster.
I just don't think it's necessary. Just throw them in the main roster. Have the feuds against...
The problem I have with it is, I understand it shouldn't be a show 205. Because a lot of the guys that are in the 205 could compete for major titles. But it feels like they're relegated to the show where they can only wrestle for the Cruiserweight title.
Yeah. Which no one cares about.
Nobody really does. And even if there's great wrestling coming from there, it's
the wrestling's good.
It's under a shadow.
Yeah, there's a lot of...
I'm worried about Ricochet, because Ricochet's got signed, and I don't want him to be relegated to 205. But who do you got?
I don't know who Cedric Alexander is.
He's actually a really solid, good wrestler. He does the lumbar check. I showed you where he picks him up and then hits his back and they hit his knees.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I think that's Cedric Alexander.
Give me Enzo.
You want Enzo to keep it? Enzo. Yeah, I don't know. It's a big one. I don't know because they've been going back and forth for a while now. I'm just to be contrarian. I think Enzo might win it. This one's 50-50 for me. I'm going Cedric. We don't know what a punchman is for this yet either, do we?
No.
How about we just eat Tide Pods?
Let's not. Tide Pod and bleach.
You want to buy a kendo stick?
Where do we get one?
I mean, I'm sure you can buy one
My cousin
online.
might have one.
I'm sure you can buy one online. Also, I think they weaken them before they give shots.
We're not doing that.
Oh, stiff shots.
It sounds awful.
And I guess we'll get Brian's next. Next match on the card, well, that I wrote down. The Usos versus Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin. I'll go first. And I would go Usos 100% on this if it wasn't for Jimmy Uso's DUI arrest.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
It might have been Jay Uso. It's Jay Uso, because Jimmy got arrested in 2011 for DUI. So if it wasn't for his DUI arrest, I think the DUI arrest itself, I think the WWE's way of punishing him is going to be to lose the titles. I just think it's one of those things. Even though I love what the Usos are doing, and they're still I guess they're still investigating what happened.
Wait, which one's with Naomi?
Jimmy.
Yeah. So that's the one that got it?
No, the other one did. But yeah. Jimmy did in 2011. So I'm going to go Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin.
I mean, with that little bit of information, I too am going to go
with Gable and Shelton.
Yeah. Now that fucks me off because I almost clicked on a video today about Royal Rumble predictions and a wrestler getting arrested, and it was a silhouette of Seth.
So you wanted Seth to be arrested?
No, I did not at all.
You know why? You know why I got arrested? They're burning it down.
You can't do that, Seth.
They're fucking burning it down.
God.
It says it right there on his shirt. You'd think they wouldn't find him.
Yeah. I hope it doesn't wear to lineups or anything.
Next up, Seth.
Oh, there he is.
Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan, current Raw Tag Champions, against the Bar.
What happened? I mean, I know what happened.
Dean got injured.
Dean got hurt, yeah. I don't know. They're both pretty solid.
You know who you want to go with. You want to go with your heart. You don't want to go with your mind in this one. You want to go with your heart. Your heart's the Bar.
It is the Bar. I'm going with the Bar.
Your heart's the Bar. So, sticks going down the bar like blood for blood. That's a fucking pull. I'm going with Rollins and Jordan. I think the Jordan trying to be a part of the Shield and recreate a Shield with Reigns and Rollins is fucking hilarious. I think it continues if they're champions. I don't like Jason Jordan. I think he's a great in-ring performer. I think that's why I don't like him. He's playing a heel right now that I'm not supposed to like, and I don't like him. And I think that's what makes me like him less, is that I'm buying into what they're doing.
Really?
And it's bothering me.
What are they the champions?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Rollins and JJ.
Now I need to go back. But Chad Gables he's the guy who did those crazy suplexes on fucking Rusev and that.
Chad Gable was the other one in American Alpha with Jason Jordan.
Oh, okay. And they wore like the pink tights and the weird headband.
Yeah, the kind of the Steiner stuff. They look like the Steiners.
Yes. Okay. All right. Just making sure.
Next up, Universal Title match, triple threat: Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman, and Kane. Because he's in the match.
Well,
they giving Kane the belt? What?
So we got to pick someone to win.
Yeah.
I feel like Kane's just there to get squashed.
Giving Kane the belt? Is Kane there just so both of them still appear strong coming out of it?
He has to.
Kane, no matter what, Kane's taking a pin. No matter who
it is. He signed up for this. He's like, I'll do it.
No matter who it is, Kane's taking the pin.
So, I feel like they won't drop Lesnar till WrestleMania.
Well, the rumor is that they're doing Lesnar, Reigns, main event of Mania again.
Because that's what we needed, right?
You know Reigns has headlined the past 3 Manias.
I mean, he topped off.
Main evented.
Okay?
They're going to do it again because that's going to be his thing. They're making him have a streak of Mania appearances. Even if he loses, they're making him have a streak of Mania matches.
Doesn't he? There's so many other people. Give me Lesnar.
Lesnar walks away with it?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I guess I could have went first since it was my turn, but...
Was it? I'm sorry.
You're good. I think Kane. Kane's going to walk out with the belt.
Okay, Brian.
Kane's like, Kane's gonna win and he's gonna pin Kane to do it.
We could put Brian down for Kane, and Kane wins. He wins the whole thing.
No, I'm not doing that. I can see it.
You don't have that much faith in...
No.
You think the Big Red Machine is going to take down...
I know that it's a weird time. If this was any other time other than... Because the time period between Rumble and Mania, the belt doesn't change. Like, if there's going to be a title change, it's going to be at Rumble. And then it's usually it's going to be the winner of the Rumble faces whoever has the belt after the Rumble. Because usually it doesn't switch up.
Oh, fuck. I didn't even get there yet. Jeez.
So, I don't think they put it on Strowman yet, though. I think I'm with you on this. I think it's Lesnar, and I think it's Kane taking the pin. Next up, WWE Championship match. AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in a handicap match.
I love it.
I don't know the rules. Like, I don't know if Kevin Owens pins him, does he get the belt? Does him and Sami have to share the belt?
I hope they have to share.
If they have to share it, and it reignites a rivalry of like the Peter Griffin chicken thing, because that's what their careers are.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's all I want. That's all I want. I'll go first since you're in the last two. I don't know how it's going to happen. I imagine this is going to ignite more fire for the Daniel Bryan, Shane McMahon eventual WrestleMania match if Bryan gets cleared, because they've been setting it up for months now. AJ's going to retain somehow with the help of Shane McMahon, I imagine. And I don't know, Kevin Owens and Zayn are going to be still mad at each other somehow. I don't know, but I'm going AJ to retain because he is the best wrestler in the world.
I cannot pick AJ, so give me AJ.
Why can't you pick AJ?
No,
Oh, you can't not pick AJ.
Why? He's got it, man. He's phenomenal.
All right, next up, the Women's Royal Rumble.
Okay. Well, we know Paige isn't winning.
Yeah, she got taken out of it.
Yes.
She got taken out of the Rumble. They haven't made a statement on her career or anything yet, but she's been taken out of the Rumble.
I mean, people come back from worse.
I read about Michaels. Michaels had an awful back injury. Came back and put on probably the best matches of his career.
Yeah, after he hit that casket.
Yeah, he had to retire after that. And she's young enough that she could, if she gets a good doctor, somebody get in there, dig her
Let's
out.
go see some DDP.
I don't think he's a doctor.
He is a doctor.
Is that what the first D stands for? Is that Dr. DP?
Yeah.
Doctor... Hold on.
I don't like Dr. DP. I feel like I saw this in a movie once.
Is the second D
There
for
were no
doctor then?
Diamond Dr. Page.
Diamond Dr. Page?
Yes.
Definitely. Is that who's going to win the Rumble too?
Diamond
Dr. Page.
Oh, that sounds like a bad soft drink.
No, it doesn't. That's Diamond Dr. Pepper.
Okay, Women's Rumble winner. Now this is both sides, right?
Yeah, it's all the way. But also, you need to remember, there's not 30 women in the roster. There's going to be a good many surprises. They've already announced some of the people who are coming back.
How do you feel about this rumor that Ronda Rousey's going to show up?
It's barely a rumor at this point. Like, it's almost guaranteed.
I mean, okay, yeah.
They said unless she really blows away people at the Performance Center, and has been for the past month, she's heading for a Mania match, but a tag match. Like, it would be Triple H and Stephanie versus Ronda and somebody.
Things I do not want to see. Oh my god.
You know you want to see another Triple H WrestleMania entrance.
Okay, no, yes, and I just want to see Stephanie take another bump through a table. That's all I want.
It's great. I love them both. I love them both to the end of time. I mean, do you want me to go first?
You can go first.
Because I'll explain some stuff that's going on.
Yeah, you...
Nia Jax is injured. She has a worked injury right now that Asuka injured her in a singles match, injured her knee. Oh, so I think that's going to prevent... I can look up confirmed entrance in the Rumble too, just so we both have a fair field.
Asuka.
But I'll also give you this bit of information. Asuka has lost in a Battle Royal already, so that doesn't count towards her undefeated streak. So you don't have to think about her undefeated streak in this.
Okay, I thought that was a shoo-in.
It would be, but she has already lost in an NXT Battle Royal.
You think they'd bring anyone up from NXT?
They're going to bring people up. They're going to bring some legends in, I imagine.
What if they bring what's-her-face?
Who?
The...
Sister Abigail.
No.
What if Sister Abigail wins it?
Oh, and it's just Daniel Bryan in a dress. No. Kari? The,
Kairi Sane?
Kairi Sane?
Okay, it looks like these other matches have not been officially announced, but they're projected, so we'll have to add these later. An intercontinental match between Reigns and The Miz.
Well, the Miz is winning it tonight, State College. Where we should be.
And then a U.S. title match between Bobby Roode and Ziggler.
A U.S. what match?
U.S. title.
Oh.
Where the fuck is the card? Oh, we have to do an NXT, too.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot there's going to be a takeover.
Takeover is half as good as the last one we watched.
Okay. Confirmed women's Rumble participants are as follows. Naomi, Asuka, Ruby Riott, Natalya, Sasha Banks, Bayley, Paige is still on here, Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, Carmella, Tamina, Lana, Liv Morgan, Mickie James, Sarah Logan, Nia Jax, Becky Lynch. So realistically, that's 18. There's going to be 30.
Are you sure? Did they say they're going to be 30? Maybe we'll just do 20.
It's the same. It's the same match. They're not changing
So we
it.
have 12 surprises. I can't work under this shit.
There's probably some more. There's probably more people from the main roster that haven't been confirmed, but they'll be there.
So Lita
will probably be there. Trish might make an entrance. I'd like to see Karma. She said she wants to do it, but I don't know if they have a working relationship, her and WWE. I'd like to see her make an appearance. That'd be badass.
What about that girl that was part of the censorship? What was her name?
Ivory?
Was it Ivory?
Yes.
Yeah.
The censorship. I think you mean right to censor.
Right to censor. You know what I
knew
meant.
what you meant, but I had to be a dick.
No, you're fine. I guess you're picking, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I know who I'm going to pick. It's not going to win, but
I feel like it's going to be it's going to be used to launch a push. Like, it's not going to be used to further a push or anything like that. And I heard it rumbled somewhere. Rumbled for the Rumble. I heard rumbles of it somewhere, and I was like, you know what, that makes so much sense. And I don't know why. In my head, I don't think it's going to happen, but I also, there's a part of me that thinks that's the only thing that's going to happen. I think Becky Lynch wins it.
God damn it.
I think Becky Lynch wins the Rumble, and because it will give her a jumping off point to actually be considered a serious competitor. As much as I want to go for Sasha, as much as I still want to go Nia Jax, as much as I want Ruby Riott to win, put it this way, as long as fucking Natalya doesn't win the fucking thing.
Okay. Well,
so if you pick Becky Lynch, that means all three of us are going to pick Becky Lynch.
I honestly, Becky Lynch is going to pick. I feel like it's going to come down to whatever that group is.
The two groups?
Yeah.
Absolution and the Riot Squad?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Actually, you know who should win it? Viper. If she came back and won it, I'd be so pumped up. I guess it wouldn't be coming back. It would be coming.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be under the name Viper. She's not allowed. It'd be Piper Nevin.
Yeah. But I think it's going to come down to them, and I think Becky has to get a fucking break.
Becky's also not in either of those groups.
I mean, yeah, it's going to come down to them, and Becky's just going to clean house. Because didn't Absolution put her out?
Yeah.
So I think she'll get her revenge. And Becky needs a goddamn push. Come on.
I hope people care.
She got a pop when she came back.
She did?
Yeah, you didn't watch it?
Mm-mm.
Well, yeah, she did.
Okay.
She did. It was pretty good.
Okay. So is that who you're going with?
Yeah.
So all three of us are going to have Becky
We're all
Lynch.
Becky Lynch.
Do you want to add a bonus point for
Surprise?
Guess a Surprise?
Yeah.
It's going to be much easier in a women's one than it is the male one. Do you want to go first?
Give me Kairi Sane.
Really?
Yeah.
It's an interesting point you don't want to have.
What an asshole.
Okay. Kairi Sane. Okay, do you want to do your guess for one that's coming and your guess for one you really want?
Okay, that's my really want.
Okay.
How's that?
Okay.
The one that's coming, I will... Is Jacqueline still wrestling?
She doesn't wrestle, but she got the Hall of Fame last year. It looks like she's in shape. She could.
Give me Jacqueline. If goddamn Tatanka can come back.
Jacqueline's been rumored to be. She's going to be on Raw 25, I think.
If goddamn Tatanka can take it over the ropes one last time.
Okay, my one I really want is Nikki Cross.
Oh, that'd be good.
And then I think, or does fucking Nikki Bella come back? What if Ellsworth wins it? Ellsworth comes back, wins the Women's Royal Rumble.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time, right? Wouldn't be the first time a man won.
And I want to go with Lita. I want to go with Trish. Oh, and now that I said Nikki, I really want to say Nikki Bella.
That'd be amazing. I'd pop for that.
No. I don't know if Lita's working. I'm going to say Trish because I think Trish is going to do something at Mania this year. So Trish. Men's Rumble.
Oh boy.
Confirmed entrants
Okay.
are as follows. Maybe. Elias. He's winning it. Elias, Randy Orton, Shinsuke Nakamura, John Cena, Finn Balor, Baron Corbin, Matt Hardy, Samoa Joe, Bray Wyatt, Rusev, and Aiden English. How amazing would it be if Rusev won it?
It'd be amazing.
I'd pop forever.
You know what's great, though?
I would never stop popping.
Because Rumble takes place on Rusev Day.
Yes. It's the first ever Rumble that takes place on Rusev Day.
He has to win, right?
Oh, man.
Okay, so that's like what? That's like 14? 15?
Yeah, but you got to think most of the main roster is going to be in there. Because, like, Roman Reigns wasn't mentioned. Seth Rollins isn't mentioned. You know what I mean? Jason Jordan.
Okay, first off, I don't think Reigns was going to be in it last year. He just showed up.
No, that's what I mean. Like, all these names, they're going to be in it. There's usually only one or two surprises in the male one.
Yeah. Last year was not good.
Last year, who was the surprise?
Roman Reigns. It was!
It wasn't.
It was!
No, it wasn't. Everybody knew he was in it. He just came out last.
Okay, maybe that. No, there was...
What if Kenny Omega makes a fucking appearance?
As much as we want that to happen, he's got that 2-year contract already signed.
But, I mean, you have Jericho working New Japan. I'm not saying he's there to be. He's there for a one-off.
I mean, if he comes up and cleans the ring and just leaves...
He gets in, cleans, like the cleaner does, and then jumps over the top rope, and then the ring's empty for 30 seconds.
That'd be awesome. Rusev just comes out.
It stands in the ring and Machka for 25 seconds.
Aiden English sings the song.
Oh, he's coming out with him. They're coming out together as well.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we know Curtis Axel was still in the Rumble from 4 years ago. So he might pull this one off.
Seriously though, oh god, I don't know. So you got to think who they cannot have Reigns win another Royal Rumble.
Let's think of the last 4 Rumble winners. Are you ready?
Yes.
Last year, Randy Orton.
Yeah.
10 years too late. Right?
Unnecessary.
Year before that, Triple H. 15 years too late? Year before that, Roman. So bad, The Rock got booed.
Yeah.
Didn't understand what was happening. The Rock didn't understand why it was happening. Year before that, Batista. Nobody fucking cared. Nobody wanted it.
Okay, so it's someone that's either going to go against AJ or Brock.
Or Kane.
Or Kane. You're right.
Or Sami Zayn coming out and sharing the
So
belt.
Undertaker comes back, wins it, goes against Kane, brother feud to the end.
I read the same exact rumor. There was a rumor confirmed, and I can't remember what it was right away, but there was a rumor confirmed that was from the same source that also confirmed they're doing Cena Taker Mania.
Why do we need that?
Yeah, exactly. But they're saying that Undertaker might cost Cena his victory. Like, Cena might look like he's going to win the Rumble, but Undertaker will cost him his victory to kind of make it happen.
We don't need the Undertaker back. That man is a shell of his former self. He's a great guy, but...
I wish they'd let it die.
Yeah, just let it die.
Like, it's like people honestly want to watch him collapse in the ring.
It's like Shawn Michaels. He doesn't come back and do matches like that. I mean,
I heard he's doing double duty on Raw 25. Because you know how they're having 2 different venues?
Yeah.
I heard he's going to be Heartbreak Kid in the Manhattan Center, and he's coming to do DX in the Madison Square Garden, or wherever else they are.
That's pretty badass. Good for him. Oh, God, I don't know.
Do you want to guess who your surprises are first?
Yeah.
Tatanka. Is there one you really want?
I wish Tatanka.
You want Tatanka? Tatanka down?
You can put Tatanka down. That's fair. That's not even a joke. Put Tatanka down.
I wrote Raw instead of mine.
How do you feel about yourself?
You want what? Tatanka's your one?
Yeah. Now who's really going to show up? The Hurricane.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You're serious.
What if he does?
Chris Helms, the Hurricane.
What if he does?
Stand back! There's a hurricane coming through!
Put it down. If it happens, I will.
You're not serious, right? You really don't want points.
Can you just put that in an asterisk? Like, if he comes back, we all laugh.
I mean, we're going to laugh if he comes back regardless at this point. But do you really want to lose points on the Hurricane?
I mean, I'm not going to win any points anyway. No, I'm not losing points on the goddamn Hurricane. Mark Henry retired.
He's technically not retired.
I don't know. Who you pick something. Well, I think.
Shinsuke Knox to win it.
Oh, okay. I see.
What?
That makes sense.
Shinsuke versus AJ, maybe.
Yep. Yep. I'm trying to think who would go well with AJ. They can't have Roman Reigns win.
I don't know who I'm going to pick for who I want back. Does champion Bray Wyatt count? Although that stuff with Broken Heart he's doing right now is amazing. Supposedly there's a new Final Deletion video coming.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's amazing or not. I feel like it's just they focus on Matt Hardy just laughing too much.
It's Matt Hardy and Bray laughing at each other.
Yeah, but no, because every time I watch it, just you know, like I mean, I get it. Let him just say his crazy shit, and not just laugh for 20 minutes. You know?
It'll happen. Settle down. Don't rush.
It's been months.
Hasn't. It's been weeks.
Give me Rusev to win it.
The Roo Dog. Roo.
Roo.
By the way, nobody's ever called him the Roo Dog. By the way, I might bring that figure and leave him on the table. I might stand him on the table. And who do you have who you think
will?
a surprise is going to be? Because you said Tatanka for the one you really want.
God, if Tatanka shows up, I'm done. I'm leaving your house. I'm just gonna think he won in my head, and that's it.
The last time he showed up, well, no, the last time he showed up, it just happened. But the time before that, he came back for the Rumble and then had a run.
He did. It was amazing. He even dyed his hair again.
Yeah.
Maybe he just keeps it like that. It's just a casual hairstyle.
Okay, the one I want, Velveteen Dream.
Oh, I forgot about NXT. Give me Aleister Black.
To be the one you think's going to show up?
Yeah.
Man, he's so fucking good. He's not that great on the mic right now, though, but I don't think he really needs to be. He has that character that you don't need to be.
Give him Paul Heyman.
Really? I don't think Black and Paul Heyman work together well. Takeover card. What time are we at? Do we have to do the card next week?
We're at 112.
We can't do the card next week. Because it'll be the night of.
We'll be doing it while it's happening.
I don't like that.
What, the yelling?
Doing either. And who do I think's going to come back? Who do I think's going to be a surprise entrance? CM Punk.
Okay. Had to drink that pain away, huh?
I should put Kenny Omega.
You won't put the cleaner.
It's not going to be the cleaner. Oh, what if it's Marty Skrull? I'd be so pumped up.
Osprey.
Oh, imagine how hard I'd pop and be.
It'd be great.
I'd better wear some loose pants or tight pants. What do I want? You guys trying to see my hard on?
Yes.
Okay, loose it is. Oh yeah, Gargano is in the championship match.
Well, let's do NXT picks. We can skip trivia this week.
Okay,
How's that?
that works.
Because this is important.
Okay, who do I want as a fucking surprise, or who do I think's gonna be a surprise? Fuck, Arn Anderson. I don't fucking.
Arn Anderson.
The Nature Boy himself is gonna pop in.
Yeah, he almost died this year.
This one's rough because who counts? Like, does the Big Show count? He's still on the roster, kind of. You know what? Let's do it. Christian.
Christian?
He's gonna come out and fucking look for his peeps.
Oh, God. All right.
Okay, so NXT card, we can do it quick. Take over Philly.
Oh. The gang takes over Philly.
NXT Tag Championship match, Undisputed Era champions versus the Authors of Pain.
I don't know who Undisputed Era champions are.
They're the champions. Undisputed Era.
Still don't know who that is.
Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, and Adam Cole.
Oh, Adam Cole, baby.
Yeah, from the take sanity out of that War Games match against the other teams.
Give me. Oh, hi. Give me.
But it's only two. I don't know who it's going to be. Like I don't think it's going to be Adam Cole. It's probably Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly.
Give me Authors of Pain.
What?
Authors of Pain.
AOP to take the belts.
AOP taking belts. Taking back.
NXT titles.
Does NXT have weekly shows?
Yeah, it's on the network. NXT tag titles. Undisputed Era. I wish I would have had this written down. Authors of Pain. So you want Authors of Pain?
Yes.
I'm gonna take Undisputed Era because I think Authors of Pain are headed to the main roster. Undisputed. Next up, we have Adam Cole. Holy shit, I'm fucking pumped up about this match. Didn't even know it was happening. Adam Cole versus Aleister Black.
Oh.
In an Extreme Rules match.
Oh.
You want me to go first?
Sure.
As much as I think Adam Cole needs a win, but I think the stipulation is what's going to happen. I think the reason it's an Extreme Rules match, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish? Yeah, Bobby Fish.
Bobby O'Reilly.
May get involved and help him. Because, by the way, Aleister Black is still undefeated.
Oh.
So I think with the help of them, he wins. And then, Black, like you said, Black. I don't know if Black's heading for the main roster yet, but I think Adam Cole is going to get a push with it. So I'm going Adam Cole.
I, too, will take Adam Cole.
Interesting.
You swayed me.
Adam Cole, baby! I pop hard for him. Next up is NXT Women's Championship match. Ember Moon champion versus Shayna Baszler. Holy shit,
Who the hell is Shayna Baszler?
that name does not do my mouth well. She's the one who, Kairi Sane won the Mae Young Classic. Shayna Baszler was the one she was in the finals with.
Oh, okay.
You're up.
I'll take Ember, please, because of her contacts.
That's it.
Yep.
I will. I think Shayna Baszler's too. Why is that? That does not
yeah,
work.
Don't try saying that.
Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler. Unique New York. Shayna Baszler. I think Shayna Baszler is.
There you go.
I had to get through it. I think she's not fit enough to be champion. I think she's still too green. So I'm going Ember. And then finally, NXT Championship match, Andrade Cien Almas versus Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Gargano.
Give me Johnny Gargano.
You want Gargons?
Yeah.
You want the Gargs?
Give
You want
him.
Gargs to win the title?
Yeah.
Johnny Wrestling.
Johnny Wrestling.
2 legs, different sizes. You want Johnny Wrestling?
Yes.
Wow, interesting. NXT title? Fuck, we're at the wrong place. Cien Almas versus Gargons. I wrote Gargons. You want Gargons? Johnny Wrestling himself.
Give it to me. Give it to me. Fabulous.
So basically, if I pick Gargano, it'll come down to the tag title match. I'm not gonna do it.
You're not gonna do it?
I think Gargano's gonna win. I don't know why I almost wouldn't.
Hey man, I mean,
But I think Gargano will win, and then Ciampa will come back, and they'll battle for the title, which will be fucking amazing. I also think Almas's gimmick might work better on the main roster, kind of like how Elias's did. Like Elias's did not really work in NXT,
yeah.
but it works amazing on the fucking main roster. Elias is winning the fucking Rumble.
Okay.
The fucking Drifter. I'm going Almas, and that's it. Are we done?
We're done.
Are we gonna get you some food?
Yes.
Cheeto crisps.
Yeah, they're all gone.
There's fucking crumbs in there.
I don't eat the crumbs. They're for my friends.
The rats, then. Right? The rodents.
You're part of my rat pack.
Okay, Dean Martin, settle down. Because I'm fucking Sinatra, baby.
Hey,
baby!
Makes sense. All right.
Okay, we done? Wrap it up. All right, sign it up. Sign it off.
Me?
Oh, you're like a deer in headlights. You're panicked.
Yeah, I am.
You're
I
panicked.
feel like Brian anytime we ask him a question.
Just Brian, how you feeling today?
Watching Christmas movies? No.
10 minutes later, you know what I watched? Santa Christmas.
What a goddamn fool.
I thought you didn't watch any Christmas. You asked me if I watched any Clay ones made in 1996. I didn't.
I have tuned in the last episode for that gem.
Gem's strong.
Not all gems are shiny.
Okay, well, thank you for watching. Again, if you made it. Again, I don't know. We don't do this for you. Do this for me. Do this to talk to my friend for an hour plus. Talk's also a strong word. But thank you for watching. On behalf, that's the Lackadaisical Liar stick. I am Brand, reminding you to ask yourself, what would Rick Jones do?